Lord, I give pain to you. Lord, I give heart to you. All things are possible. I believe the impossible. God is working miracles right now. All things are possible. I believe the impossible. God is working miracles right now, right now. Lord, I give my pain to you. Lord, I give my heart to you. Every burden, I lay it down. I lay it all down. I lay it down. I lay it all down. I lay it down. I lay it all down. Somebody need to lay their burdens down in the Lord's presence today. I lay it down. I lay it all down. I lay it down. I lay it all down. I lay it all down. Giving my problems to you. Giving my fears to you. Casting my cares on you. I lay it down. I lay it all down. Cast your cares on the Lord and he will give you rest. All things are possible to those who believe. God is a miracle worker. God is a healer. God is a restorer. God will give you strength. He will strengthen you. He will regulate your mind. He will heal you, mind, body, soul, and spirit. But you got to cast your cares on him and lay those burdens down. Be open to lay it down. I lay it down. I lay it all down. Giving my problems to you. Giving my fears to you. Giving my pain to you. I lay it down. I lay it down. I lay it all down. Somebody need to let the Lord heal their heart today. Let the Lord heal your mind today. Let the Lord give you rest today. Embrace the Lord's healing today. Lay it down. Lay it down. You gotta lay it down. I'm coming to talk about forgiveness on today. You know I'm not gonna be before you long. I just came to encourage you on this self-love journey. I've been talking about self-love for the past few years, and all this week I've been releasing a video of what you need to have in your self-love toolbox. So today, these are things that we've heard before, but sometimes we kind of start neglecting, doing those things that we should be doing on a regular, and making sure our heart is clean. And on this journey, we get hurt. Life is full of ups and downs, and so in order to continue to be a vessel that God can use, you got to try to, keep our heart clean, try to keep our heart pure. And sometimes this can be hard, to forgive, especially when we feel like people have went out their way to hurt us, intentionally. You remember me since I was a little girl? Wow, I'm gonna have to go see who you are, AC Duncan. Thank you for tuning in. And so you gotta have forgiveness in your self-love toolbox, And I can't tell you, how to get through something I ain't never went through, but I know that regardless of what we've been through, we have to forgive, you know, in our life, you know. Um, I've been through, I think some of my worst pains were infidelity, a betrayal of some of my, what I thought were closest friends. Um, I think those were the most painful experiences in my life. And also, I think being emotionally abandoned by those that I loved and rejected by those that I love. Those are some of the most painful experiences that I've had to overcome. So, you know, I can only tell you what I did to overcome those things, the pain of infidelity, the pain of also hurting myself because of my choices that I made in my pain. That was painful. You know, some of the things that I did to myself, some of the things that I said to myself, some of the things that I did to feel better were not good for me. Um, so those were my most painful experiences. And I've been molested, but I think that situation, being molested, I think that put more fear in me than actually pain. But I guess fear can be painful. Fear can be painful. I don't know. But yeah, it is hard to forgive when you've been broken. And what has helped me to forgive is being able to come to a place of accept. See, forgiveness is a process. You know, you don't just do it and the next day, you know, you all right, you back, you know, Humpty Dumpty and got put back together. No, it's a process that you have to go through of being able to come to a place of acceptance. Because I remember when I got my heart broken from somebody that I love but didn't love me. You know, sometimes you did nothing to deserve what happened to you. But sometimes you have to look and do an evaluation and an autopsy on the situation to kind of see what part you played in this. And for a long time, accept, I had to come to a place of acceptance that, okay, you love somebody that didn't love you. Um, you moved too fast. You jumped in too quick. You gave your all too soon to somebody that you didn't even know. So, see, you got to go back because you want to take that wisdom going forward in the future. But that's what I had to tell myself. He did not love you. You were in love with an illusion, and it was hard for my spirit to accept that he didn't love me. I believed he loved me. So when he basically ghosted me and abandoned me, if you ever been ghosted, you know the pain of being ghosted. It's very painful. Um, I had to every day just kind of talk to myself. People, if you would have seen, you would have thought I was crazy. He didn't love you, Shay. That was not love. It was not love. It wasn't real. You know, the empty promises. You know, he lied to you. Um, and you have to accept that. It was hard for me to accept that what I believed wasn't true. It wasn't real. But sometimes you got to come to the place of acceptance and really look at it and say, I was in love with an illusion. Now, how did I come to a place where I was in love with an illusion? Um, I used him to numb. I used him to numb. I opened my heart to him because I was desperate. This is a harsh truth that you have to tell yourself. This might not be your situation, but that's what I had to tell myself was that, okay, you opened yourself up to somebody that wasn't good for you in your brokenness. So once I accepted that, and once I got it in my mind that I was in love with an illusion, I was able to see that, he was just being him. Now, what you gonna do in the future to prevent this? What wisdom can you use? You need to get to know somebody before you open your heart. You know how you love. You know how loyal you are. Everybody does not deserve your loyalty. Everybody does not deserve your heart, because everybody is not gonna cherish your heart. And so you got to be careful who you give your heart to. You are responsible, Shay, for who you give your heart to. So use wisdom going forward. Don't move too fast. Give a person time to see if they are who they say they are. Because we all know a pair of lips will tell you anything. Have you been around this person long enough to see their character? I didn't. And so I ended up getting hurt. So once I was able to accept that, I was able to forgive. I was able to forgive. So let me ask you, what do you need to accept? What haven't you accepted? And it's okay to grieve. You got to allow yourself to grieve the pain. Even if some of it, you played a part in it, you still hurt. And see, what we doing around here is we getting hurt, but we suppressing it, and we trying to move forward and press forward. But the truth is, you suppressing. You haven't even allowed yourself to grieve the pain of what you went through. So you carrying around this negative energy in your body, headaches, you having digestive problems, you having mental problems, you suppressing, you numbing through addiction, you numbing through alcohol, you numbing through sex, you numbing through everything because you don't want to feel the pain. But you gotta allow yourself to feel so you can heal. And so I allow myself to grieve. I allow myself to not take nothing personal. That's another thing that I learned to do to help me to forgive, is that people can only operate from how they see life. And nobody's out intentionally trying to hurt you. That's why it's important for us to see what we dealing with, before we jump in and give our heart. Sometimes we ignore red flags. After you done seen the red flag and you keep going, you can't blame them no more. You see the red flags and you continue to proceed. That's on you now. Now that's reflecting how you see you. You got to be real with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself about that, to recognize it's not all them. You played a part in this too. You ignored the red flags. You kept going. So come to that place of acceptance. Learn from your mistakes. Allow it to teach you. Sometimes it can teach you how not to be. How not to be. Because you see the damage of being in this energy, how it hurts people. So heal. Heal your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your heart through prayer. Heal your heart through learning new knowledge. Just of how you are, learn from your mistakes. How can you take the lessons and go forward in life? Because it's really, life is full of lessons. And when we don't learn, we repeat. So see what's causing you to repeat negative cycles in your life and heal that. Heal those wounds. And just recognize it's not personal. And if you do feel like somebody was purposefully trying to hurt you, you still have to be able to see things from a higher perspective and say anybody walking around in self-love ain't going around trying to hurt people. And we can't do this. We can't do this in our own strength. That's why we have God. The divine. Call on the divine. Call on God to help you. Call on God to help you see this thing from a higher perspective. The problem was he was a narcissist. I had no clue who I was dealing with until one day was the last day. It drew me even closer to God because without God, I couldn't have done it on. That's right. We need God's strength. We need God to help us, you know. And I think another key in forgiveness is compassion. Being able to see things from their perspective. And their perspective could be broken, but it's hard to forgive when you don't have compassion for people. And you're not able to see, you know what? He broken. She broken. She need healing. He need healing. I need healing. And it takes divine assistance to be able to do this. You know, we can't do this in our own strength. Our ego, the way our ego is set up, and you know, the way I flip. Hey, we ain't trying to hit. We ain't trying to see things from their perspective. Not when we mad, but as we mature in God and recognize how harmful unforgiveness, bitterness, and anger is to us, you know, we grow. And when you know better, you do better, you know. And we can only do the best we can with the knowledge that we have. He only used me and abused me. And yes, he was broken, but I was there to help him fix it. And what you mean? Oh, so what you saying when you were there to basically try to rescue him from this? Because you can't change, you can't heal nobody. God is a healer, you know. God is the only one that can heal, and then they have to want it, you know. Because see, sometimes we find our value in giving. You know, we think that we're useless. We think that we're nothing unless we want to feel needed. And if we don't feel needed, we feel like we're not valuable. And so that's another form of codependency. Because it's a quote that says, do things from love, not for love. Now, if that's naturally who you are, that's cool. But it has to have boundaries. Yeah, you can't save nobody. And see, we hurt ourselves trying to save people. You can't save nobody, you know. You getting hurt. You trying to save him at the expense of him hurting you. And that's when you have to set boundaries and take a step back and say, you know what? I have sympathy for you. I have compassion for you. I love you. But I got to remove myself because it's breaking me. Trying to help you. My spirit is getting broken. Trying to help you. So I can't do it. You need to go to therapy. You need to go, you know, seek professional help. I can't do it. I'm not finna be your punching bag, your doormat. You can't. You can't save nobody. And it feel good, you know, when you in codependency and somebody needs you, when you feel like you helping them and you giving them uh guidance, and but the wrong spirit will take advantage of that and use you, and you get hurt in the process. So you got to be careful with that. But I understand feeling needed, you know, needing to feel needed feels good, but you got to heal that part of you. You got to know, you know, you valuable just because of who you are, not because of what you're doing for people. Because they the wrong ones will use it to their advantage. People can smell insecurity. They can smell when you're gullible and naive, and the wrong one to latch on and break you down. And so you had to leave. I wholeheartedly forgive him, but I'm done with that situation. And we share a 4-year-old son together, 3 months of no contact. Wow. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of strength. Wow. But see, God is healing you right now. He's building you back up. And that's good that you stand. I'm proud of you. I wonder what was the turning point to help you to, for so long, being in that situation and him breaking you. How did you get the strength to? Well, I think you said God helped you. Because it takes a lot of strength to remove yourself from somebody that you love like that. And you've been going for 3 months. I'm proud of you. That's beautiful. Stay strong, keep on healing, keep on praying, keep on growing, keep on investing into your healing. And you get stronger and stronger. You breaking that soul tie, and wow, it takes a lot of courage to remove yourself from that. And I'm proud of you. Yeah, but God is building you back up. He building you back up. So just use it for his glory. Use it to help others. Show them, what you did. Somebody needs to hear your story. Somebody needs to hear what you did. He took me down, but he couldn't take me under. Yes, my Lord. I know it wasn't easy, but you strong. You strong. It wasn't easy for me either. But see, and that you left, I had to get left. That's how weak I was. I had to get left. And then, that pain of rejection and abandonment, it was so strong and it just felt like torture. Like my heart every day, all I could just feel was just empty and just wow, rejected and just like I needed that fix of their attention, or I needed that high and couldn't get it. But God, through prayer, healing my soul, speaking life into myself every day, changed my life. And the next thing you know, I was able to look back and I wasn't crying myself to sleep no more. Those feelings of emptiness and rejection started leaving, and God restored my soul. He restored my soul. So you got to do the work. Healing is not automatic. You have to invest into your healing. You have to daily, intentionally heal your soul through prayer, reading the word. If you're Christian, speaking life, he restores my soul. He leads me to his paths of righteousness for his name's sake. I am healed. He sent his word to heal me. I am healed. God can touch you in ways that nothing else can. And when you get in his presence, where they say is fullness of joy, he'll strengthen you when you continue to get stronger. You continue to get stronger mentally, physically, emotionally. And I've been saying this every day. Yes, you are healed. It's a link below of a episode of my podcast where I had a therapist come on, because sometimes we need therapy. And on that episode, she was just teaching us about the different thought patterns that lead to anxiety and depression, and helps you to be able to identify them and give you things that you can do to heal that. So watching stuff like that, and just finding people who've been through what you've been through and just hearing what they have to say, all that gives you strength. Yes, you are healed. Speak it. Speak it. You are healed. And I had to find out who I was in God. I had to find out that it's not man that's making you enough. You was already born enough. You already made enough. Nobody that you attach to, no title, nothing. That's not making you who you are. It's the very mere fact that God made me intentionally for a purpose. Yes, speak it every day, every day. I am healed. I am whole. Prayer, affirmations, and just have compassion from afar. Gotta have compassion from afar. You know, it was broken, and I was broken. Because where was I at? What kind of place was I in to allow this energy into my space? What was going on within me? I need to heal that. I need to learn how to set boundaries. I need to learn how to say no and not feel bad about it. You'll feel bad about it in the beginning because you're so used to overextending yourself and trying to please everybody else and neglecting you. But you'll get stronger. Learn how to say no to those things that's not good for you. When you recognize it and you see, oh, now this spirit ain't right. Let me remove myself. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. And you recognize that you'll never be enough for the wrong person. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good you can cook. You can't cook, sex, suck your way into the wrong person's heart. You'll never be enough for the wrong person. You'll never be enough for the people that God ain't divinely sent into your life to be a blessing to your life and to add to your life and to assist you in your purpose. You will never be enough for them. I had to understand that, yes, we are all God's creation, but not everybody are God's children. God is the blood. We all got God's children. Well, I see what you're saying, that we're all not following God and acting like children of God. But He's God, for God so loved the world. He loves us all. But unfortunately, everybody is not going to embrace themselves as a child of God. Or maybe they will sometime down the line, but it ain't your job, to try to learn people's lessons for them. You can only learn your lessons. You can only heal your heart and take care of you. But God will handle them. He'll take care of them. But I guess that's all I came to say was just make sure you have forgiveness in your self-love toolbox. And yes, you're gonna need the help of God to be able to forgive. But pray and ask God to help come to that place of acceptance and grieve. It happened. It hurt. I'm sad. I'm disappointed. This didn't go the way I wanted it to go. But and it hurts, and I'm gonna cry. But after you get through crying, put your big girl panties on, get your big boy pants on, strap up your boots, and keep it moving. Take the lessons. Call on Him, and He will answer every day. Pray. Be encouraged, AC. Be encouraged, Stephanie. You got this. Trying to see, is there anything else I want to say about forgiveness till I go? Before I go, acceptance, compassion, realizing it's not personal, and seeing how you can grow from it. How you can learn. What can I learn from this experience going forward? How can I prevent this going forward? What wisdom? What do I need to hear within me to prevent this and work on that? I remember you sung that song. It's your girl Shay, aka as Lita Mae show. August 2nd. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is on the mixtape, the Lita Mae show mixtape. How that song go? If you're looking for something new, it's what you do. Pick up the Lita Mae show. If you want someone to keep it real with you. Pick up the Lita Mae show. If you want someone, I don't remember the words. Pick up the Lita Mae show. And it was who song was that, Lord? Avant Beat. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's on The Leader May Show mixtape. I don't have. I'm gonna have to see if I can find. My mama may have a copy. She got a copy of all my songs, so she might have it. If I can find it, maybe I can upload it online for you to be able to download it. Because I don't even have my own copy of the Leader May Show mixtape. Yeah, pick up the Leader May Show. This is my record for the people. It's a favorite single. I know what you're talking about. Come on, Night, baby. Thank you for riding with me all these years. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Lord, I'd have been on here for 30 minutes. I hope I done said something, to encourage you, to help you to keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just call on God and you're gonna get through it. You're gonna be all right. Allow yourself to grieve. Stop suppressing. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to feel. So you can heal. Yes, God is healing. But you gotta embrace His healing. You gotta, put in the work. But you'll be all right. All right. Anything else you want to say before I go? My grandpa put me up on. Well, come on, grandpa. Come on now. Come on, grandpa. It went something like this. I know y'all been yearning for some news. Hold on. My grandpa put me up on you when I was a little girl. It went something like this. I know y'all yearning for some music. Oh, I know that I'm yearning for some music. Nothing I can think to. Yeah. That's on the mixtape too. I did that to the Whispers track. Hey yo, it's your girl Shay. Yeah. Come on now, Lord. That's it. Do you have any of my albums or you just had the um Leader May Show mixtape? And just in case you don't know, you might know. I have 2 new singles out. One is called All Things Are Possible. And it's another one I released on my birthday, October 27th, called Brighter Days Ahead. So thank you for the words of encouragement. I'm pleased to find. Yes, that's it. Thank you for sharing and dialoguing with me. I want to be talking to myself. If I can talk to at least one, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I have 3 albums. Some singles, and then I just released those singles last year and on my birthday, and books, to help you heal if you need, um ways to love yourself and just to grow and get some new knowledge in you. Then I have 5 books on self-love on my on Amazon, Sheiatkins. And I have a free ebook called 10 Ways to Love Yourself. You can download that from my website, sheiatkins.com. 10 ways to love yourself. Because a lot of us really, well, some of us don't know how to love ourselves. I didn't know. I'm just learning self-love at 36, 37 years old. I'm just actually being intentional with self-love. So you can only imagine, those who really don't know how to love themselves. But it's never too late. You just have to put in the time. Yes. I've been listening to all your music lately, helping myself continue to hear. Yes, God. I just thank you for her life, God. I ask that you would just continue to cover her, that you would lift her head, God. That you would heal her heart, God. May it be used as a testimony and just heal her thoughts, God, her mind, any feelings of unworthiness, God. May she know that she is enough. May she know that she is lovable. May she know that she is your daughter, your queen, that her value comes from you, God. And I just thank you for this time, God, of just restoration and healing, God. May she not look back, God, and just keep her during this season, God. Show her what she needs to know. Lead her to the different books. Lead her to the different speakers. Lead her to the different things that can help her and strengthen her in this season of her life, God. In Jesus' name, and we just cancel the assignment of the enemy on her life to destroy her, to destroy her mind, take off the path, take on off the course, God. Continue to lead her, continue to heal her heart like never before. Whenever you feeling low, call on him. And he will pour his head of love on you. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. So all right. That's it. Probably be back tomorrow with the next tool that you need to have in your self-love toolbox. Things that you need to walk the journey. Amen. Well, holler at me anytime. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live and come talk to me. And I'll talk to y'all later. God bless. And I love y'all.